Gotta stay legal, right? Time to stay legal. All right, we're gonna take a drive, chill out. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Let's roll. Anyway, we're gonna go offshore, and yeah, I gotta stay motivated. That's for sure. It's kind of weird, you know. You talk to people and you see them with all this energy and the want and need to get things done quick. I am not one of them. What's up, Don? How we doing, brother? Good to see you. If you hear that little clink cling, hey, what's up, man? We got window workers, man. What's up, Ma? You guys motivated today? You're motivated, right? I watched Maul the other day, M-A-W, and I ran a business for 25 years, brother. I know exactly. What's up, Charlie? I know exactly what you mean when you gotta check out a new employee, man. You gotta stay motivated, and how do you get employees motivated, right? I have a lot of experience with the old employee deal, man. It's crazy, man. I'm glad to see you guys are hanging out with me, man. Say hello to each other. I hope, Charlie, you found peace. I really do. It'd be nice if you found peace, brother. I had you in my prayers, right? Yeah, it's good to see you, Ma. I'm glad you're on, man. Yeah, you threatened to fire him. You know what I used to have the problem with? I ran a, what would you call it? I guess, and they're just out of jail because the type of industry I was in, now you do window cleaning. I was in an industry too where it was very, very easy for guys that didn't have much skill. You know, if you could, you know, clean up properties, if you could maybe do a little bit of spackling, if you could cut a lawn, if you could, we used to do bathrooms and kitchens, but I had like absolute carpenters for that stuff. But let me just tell you, the one thing I hated was when a guy got good enough and then thought he could run his own business. So you would train these guys for 2 to 3 years, and by the time you could get them to $10 to $15 an hour, all of a sudden they thought, well, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do window washing. And they never, a lot of times they never make it. Very rarely. I had one guy that worked for me for 9 or 10 years. And let me tell you, he was amazing. He went out and he did his own property cleanup. And he actually did it for about 10 years after he worked for me. So it was sad to see him go. But he was the one I felt like put in the time in order to really do that job, where I kind of felt good for him, you know. He was about ready to get married, and yeah, you're going to get married. You want to get your own thing, right? Get your own business going. Yeah, you want to make a little bit more money if you got a wife, maybe a kid coming. So I didn't mind that, but man, I tell you, I could drop guys off, go to another job to check those guys, and then come back, and they're always standing around, you know. Oh, a former employee stole 3 accounts. Yeah, of course, that's going to happen. You know what, Maul? That's part of the job anyway. There's nothing you can do about it. Even if you have friends in the business, you know, say you're friends with another window washer, there's a chance they might pick up or steal. I totally get it. It's a tough. What's up, Molly? Molly, I hope you're feeling better. My love to you. Yeah, it comes to territory. You know what? You got to stay motivated, right? That's what it says on there. So, and just so you know, Molly, I told Charlie too that I love you guys. I'm praying for you just to find peace and know that you have a really, really beautiful angel looking after you. One of the best angels to have. It's a hard way to get that angel, but you now have an amazing angel that's going to bless you. But yeah, staying motivated. The only way I used to win in business was we had to be good. So you have to work at it every day, 18 hours a day, 16 hours a day. You have to outwork or out-teach your help, until you get to a point where you have people that are going to monitor the daily grind for you, which I got to. I used to have 1 or 2 crew chiefs that I could count on. But you got to be motivated, and you can't do anything that's in your who's in here? H-Top. What's up, buddy? You got to be motivated. Like today, I got to do something that I really don't want to do. That's where I kind of came up with it. But I have a 26-year-old child. Well, he's a man now. And I'm just going to be going through some stuff that's legal, where I have to deal with it. It's fine. But, it's just one of those things. Like, I have my 2 children. I have my beautiful wife. And right now, I got to deal with something that should have been put to bed a long time ago. And, not to get too deep into that, but yeah, of course it's something I don't really, it's not a fun thing to deal with. It's nothing that's going to, make or break anyone. It's just legalities. But man, 26 years. I love them to death. But things just gotta, I got my life still, and I got my 2 kids. And who do we got? Indian Art. What is up, baby? We got a crafter in the house. Awesome. So I'm going out to do that, and then I gotta go out, and I'm going back to my old college where I went to college. I gotta check in and see exactly how many credits I have left to finish my degree, because I want to tighten that up. I got about 2 or 3 classes I gotta take, and I get my degree. And it's motivation. I should have finished it. I should have done it. I should have, and it's been 25 years since I've been to college. But you know what? I'm motivated to go back to that book and finish the last chapter and say that my college was a book in my life. I want my kids who are 15 and 11 to see that I finished it. So I'm going to go back and see what I can do to get my degree and see if I can't take a course or 2 here and there. I'll be honest, I probably have to take 3 courses or less. That's how easy it should be. So I'm going to go for it if all works out. So I got that to do too. I also have a place I want to look at and see if they have, pardon me. Woo, I burped. I also want to see if there's a place where I can, they got these little, what do you want to say? It's sort of like an antique store that opened up for the season. They closed down for the winter. So I want to pop in there just to see what's up. Sally Nuts. How we doing, girl? Good to see you. So I'm happy you guys are going, coming with me. I don't know if you can see, there's that's the back base to my left here. I'm getting offshore now. I was going to take the Parkway. I don't know if I'm going to take the Parkway. I could take Route 9 or the Parkway to get where I have to go. But I enjoy talking to you. Maybe I'll take Route 9, more scenic route. And my motivation, I go up and down with my motivation. I don't know, it's not bipolar, it's not, I have been depressed before. I'm not gonna lie. And I believe I was a very smart child, but I think I might have had ADD also, which I don't think is a bad thing. I believe ADD is not looked at right. I'm a big advocate for, I think ADD kids just need more mind-bending and physical knowledge. They don't need to sit there and technically learn 2 plus 2 is 4. But they certainly want to understand more of, well, what is the 2 and what's the other 2 that make the 4. Don't just sit there and make them memorize it, you know. Let them sit there with blocks, or, you know, I know I'm using a pretty bad example, but I was definitely a kid that wanted to get into whatever we were learning about. Haha. Alter ego. I think I have an alter ego too. That's cute. So now we're on Route 9. We got off the Anglesey Boulevard there. North Wildwood Boulevard, if you may. And Route 9's a nice little place. Nice little road to take. Route 9 used to be the actual way you would go to Philadelphia back in the early 1900s. So, very old road, but it's peaceful. We just passed the place. It's called Wayside Antiques. And they have cool stuff, so I'm going to check in with them on my way home. But yeah, my motivation, it's coming up that, you know, I put in a job application with the Coast Guard. And I've always worked for myself. I haven't done an interview. I went for an interview. It was the end of last week. And I'm going to find out this week if I got it. I do have other resumes out. But if I get the job with the Coast Guard, it's really cool because I'll be quality, I guess, quality and safety team, where I'm in charge of pricing out the damaged places. Yeah, thank you, Ma. And I'm nervous about, you know, I got to show up 7:30 to 4, Monday through Friday, but it's salary, and it is a career. But it's exactly what I did in my business. I'll go into the Coast Guard houses. There's 174 houses. And my job's to go in there on the changeovers. And I have to, you know, fill out a report. Who just came? Oh, what's up, Jeanette? I have to fill out a report of the damage and what has to be done. I have to fill out, take all the measurements, whether it's a new kitchen or, you know, there's even safety. If there's slippery sidewalks, we've got to get them power washed. So my only responsibility is to check all these properties. It's going to be different every day. Then I got to price out the work. Then I give it to the head of my team, my project manager, and that's my day. It's a lot of driving, but the benefits are amazing, Ma. It's a salary that, let's put it this way, I would be making more than a sous chef in Cape May, which is real ritzy. And here's what I can tell you about one benefit alone. I get an extra $4.40 on my hourly wage that will either go to health, that they'll apply to a health, and if I don't, they put that in a 401k. So if I was making $10 an hour, I'll be making $14.40 an hour, and I can choose whether, and I'm going to probably put it, I have insurance, so I'm probably going to put it into a 401k. And if I could work there 15 years, I'll be good, because I'll only be 65, and we'll have put into the system. So I'm totally, and you know what? It's so nice to see Sally. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm trying to drive, so I'm not quite checking out the chats, but totally happy you're here. Of course, Jeanette, I love you. Tell Chris I love him too. Chris is my guy friend from UK, and we haven't even had a pint yet. We didn't even share a pint. So, anywho, I'm motivated to turn that into maybe a career. Of course, I think there's a 1 month vetting where they have you on for 1 month, but it's like nice slacks or you know, jeans, a polo shirt, really cool. Pixie's in here. See, I knew it. I had a feeling Chris would come in. I knew it. They always sneak attack me. So now we're in Cape May Courthouse. We used to have our property out here. We loved it out here. I think I'm coming up. I have to look for Mechanic Street, I think. Yep. 33 Mechanic Street. This is Hand Up Mechanics coming up. So, you're in, Charlie's in. It's awesome. So, and H-Top, good to see you, buddy. I think I said hello to you. So, motivationally speaking, you know, I know everybody has their own, you know, different times they gas up their day to get things done. Different times of the week they like to get things done. And I am certainly, I'm also a pretty classic procrastinator. That must be the artist in me. Yeah, don't drink and live. I love that. That's good. That's a good one. Did you just come up with that? Let's see. I'm never going to find parking. No way. How am I going to find parking? This place is nuts. Everybody's here today. So doing the kind of chores I have to do today, the first half, and that's another thing about motivation. I kind of think that sometimes you got to take it the way you, maybe the way you grew. Like when I grew up eating, I would always eat the worst part of my dinner first. And then I would eat my favorite stuff. So I guess when I try to be motivated, I've learned to sort of, you know, how would you say? Sort of get the yucky jobs done first. And then have fun the rest of the time. And believe me, my first thing, which I'm getting ready to go to, I might go live later to go see that antique shop that I want to go and see. And I love the likes, guys. I've been having trouble. I've been losing subscribers for some reason. I think it's because of the theory of going in for that any kind of sub-to-sub stuff. But I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope it's just maybe a YouTube glitch. But I seriously need to get my butt up to 1,000 subs so I can forget about it. That's my only goal as far as sub channels, is just make, or sub news. I just want to get to 1,000 and then leave it alone and not even think about it anymore. Because now I've already thought of it. But I don't care about 1,500 or 2,000. They'll come from hard work and good content. But nonetheless, yeah, Ranger never sleeps, man. You got to get, yep. Oh, I thought Kentucky was already at 1,000. But yeah, we got to get Don there, man. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a nice shout out. Ooh, I breathed down the wrong, I'm talking and going live. I'm going to do a nice shout out for Don and help him get there. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what's going to happen, Sally. I'm just wondering too if maybe the bell, I don't know, it's acting up. I ain't worried. I think I'm officially back to running where I can do 3 or 4 videos a week at least. So that's cool. No worries there. I think I could probably park here. Yeah, this looks good. I'm going to park here for a minute. Yeah, YouTube screwing with us? I believe it. I mean, I was up to like 100, I was up to like 860. Now I'm down to 830 or some odd. It's no big deal, but it's nice to know if other people have that problem too. Yeah, I was hoping you would say that, Don. Because that's what I believe too. It is pretty fluid, isn't it? So my motivation is I want to have one banging summer. Especially if I get that job. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I do a nice shout out when I just do it to a very, you know, the regular medium of of just content type video, not a live video. So I agree with that, Don. I got some tags, you know, when I was doing... Oh, Keith's in here. What's up, Keith? I got some tags from some of the music channels because I was doing shout-outs. And yeah, I learned my lesson. They're monetized. They didn't flag me, thank God. But they're going to monetize off me because I think they like the video so much they might as well not try to beat me up. But yeah, I'm learning my lesson as I go. And Don, you really seem to know your stuff too. I know Keith and Chris, they know their stuff. H-Top knows his stuff. And I'm learning. Analytics, I don't even pay attention. Maybe I should pay attention to analytics, but I don't know. That's a great question, Salty Nuts, because I think, I don't know. I think they love playing with power. And I love YouTube. You know, I don't just say that. You know, I realize it's a corporation. It's it's big to do with Google and all that. But I do love this YouTube thing. You know, love it to death. Yeah, the buzzword's good. Have you guys really found out whether or not that's is just be consistent with what you do and the rest will... Yeah, I agree. Wow, Charlie. Can't say you're not pretty wrong from there, you know. When you hear that, I have security at home that lets me know certain things, so I highly recommend it if anybody's out there. Get yourself some I got the Blink. It's pretty good stuff. Well, listen, I might go live a little bit later. I got some paperwork to do. I got an appointment coming up in about 10 minutes, so I want to get in there. Oh, that's good. That's a good point. That's a good point there. What's up, Gomez? That's a good point, Ma. No, I got that. That's funny. No, but I got Blink, where we could put some cameras around the house. And it's going to be nice for the summer because things always go a little bit weird. But Blink is, it's 3 cameras with a little Wi-Fi hub. It works really good. From what I can do right now, I got cameras around the house, and if something moves, it tells me on my phone. I can turn that off and check it if I want. It has infrared. It was under 250 on QVC on a special. And my wife was like, should we try it? I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. So we tried it. I got it all hooked up. It hooked up easy. Yeah, it's something you do with your eyes. Salty nuts. Salty nuts. I was thinking it said Sally nuts. Isn't that terrible? I'm just realizing that now. I'm sorry, bro. I might have said, hi, Sally. My phone's further away than I can read, so I made a goof. Salty nuts, I do know you. But I'm glad you're here. Another UKer. I know, I make my mistakes. At least I own up to them. I wish I could get closer. I'm parked far away. Oh, laugh with me, man. I can be a goofball. These eyes don't work like they used to. Don, I don't know if you know about that, but with diabetes and all, I used to have 20/20 vision. Now I got to wear my spectacles. I'm really happy I got 10 watching and 10 likes. That's not normal for me. I really appreciate the likes. I'm trying to get serious about it, so I do appreciate you guys, and you know I love yous all. I share a lot with you. Blind in one eye and can't see out the other. I can make myself get that way. That's for a poster for old fart condition. Yeah. I can't believe, you know what? I say this all the time. You might have heard it in other lives or whatever, but youth is wasted on the young. For what I know. Now, but that's the cycle of life. Hey, look what I'm drinking too. This is great. It's by Summit. It's botanically brewed. It's non-alcoholic. It's called ginger beer. I'm going to crack it open. It has a little bit of a funk to it, man. It's really good. It's good for your digestive system. It's really good. And it's made with cane sugar. Pure cane sugar, not the other stuff. But there's no fat in it. No saturated fat. No cholesterol. It does have a little sodium. And it does have carbs. That's from but it's got protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, iron. So it's kind of a healthy drink, I guess. But this stuff here, it has real ginger in it, and it's got like this. It's between like a little bit of a cayenne. It's ginger. I mean, ginger has a little bit of heat to it. So yeah, the fructose is no good. No. Sorry, guys. Wasn't that terrible? Everybody left. Sorry about that. I appreciate the likes, though. And I had to move my truck anyway. I got a better parking spot, so it was worth it. Saying goodbye to you guys. Love you guys. And hopefully you don't... Oh, you're still here? Okay. Yeah, everybody left, Char. Sorry about that. And I moved my yeah, no, still got it. It's really good. It's got like this nice little back of the throat flavor. Oh, awesome, RL. Good to see you, buddy. I saw you on some of my comments. You're an awesome supporter. Hope the house is going good for you. I can't wait to see that done. All right, cheers, guys. It's all good. I know you. I'm gonna probably go live later. New York City, what's up, Andy? Awesome. New York was in the house. Thanks for all the love, guys. Peace out. And remember, kiss, love, and hug a veteran when they're on the down and out. Right? What's up, Tim? I'll be back a little later. Thanks for coming in. Yep. When you see a veteran down and out, give him a hug. Pull him up, man. You know what I mean? Give him some love. Him or her. Peace out.